Hi everyone, the lipstick swatches I'll be focusing on is based on the CHATEAU LABIOTTE wine lipstick set in dry wine. Now this one comes in 2 different sets, but I got the first set. And this one, it comes in 5 different lipsticks, 2 fittings and 3 melting. So let's get started. So the first 2 swatches will be a fitting one. So the first one is called RD01, which is an amazing color. I think it is now like my all-time fave, like red color, just because it's not too red, it's more like leaning towards the burgundy red shade. Now this one do give you a matte feeling, but it does feel very creamy on the lips. And however, I noticed that this one, it doesn't feel in the inner part of your lips, which means that it gives you like that ring thing when you start speaking. However, I did try on with a lip liner on another day and it looks way much better. And I noticed that this only happens for the fitting ones for this set, but the melting one, they are okay. But I still really like this wine color because it's so beautiful. And one swipe on the lips, the pigmentation is right there, so you don't really need to layer it on to get the color. It's such a pretty color. Now the next one is RD02. As you can see, this is like your usual red color, but this is way more brighter and much more nicer, and I like that it looks really nice as a gradation lips as well. Now I was being a newbie and I realized that there was actually a smudge tip applicator on the top of the lipstick, but yeah, I didn't use it because I didn't know there was one until I was done with the video, so I was just being a newbie. But anyway, this is how this look like, and this is the same as the previous color where it gives you that inner lip thingy as well. I don't know what it's called. If you guys know what it's called, please tell me in the comment below because I really want to know. Now the next 3 will be melting lipsticks. So the first one is a PK03. Now this one melt on your lips like it's so buttery and creamy, and it actually gives you an even layer as well, and this one actually fills in the inner part of your lips. As you can see for the gradation lip, the pinky looks like a Barbie doll pink, but once you layer it up, it does match with the picture that they show. It's a very pretty light pink, pastel pink color, I guess. It's a very nice color. I usually don't pull this off, but with this one, it feels really nice on the lips and it suits me quite well, so I really like this one. Now overall, I do feel like the creamy one is probably way more comfier for those who have very dry lips. Now I have dry lips and I've already exfoliated my lips, so I wasn't too fast with the creamy or the fitting. Now, but I feel like with the pigmentation and how comfortable it is, obviously the creamy one will be nicer, but they transfer a little bit more than the fitting one. The fitting one do give you like a semi-matte finish, but the melting one, it gives you a creamy finish, which means that it does transfer a little bit. But yeah, I still like both of them because they are both different and they have different colors as well. Now PK04, as you can see, is a bit darker than the PK03. Then the next one is CR02, which leans more toward the coral pink side, which I like as well because once you lay it up, it does look really nice. So overall, I do like both of the fitting and the melting. I can't really decide which one I like just because I feel like this set gives me a variety of choice of which ones that I prefer and which one I don't. But for me, I do prefer all of them because, like I said before, they're all different on the lips. But if I would have to choose one color that I really like, I would definitely choose the first one, which is RD01, because it's such a beautiful wine color. But yeah, so to talk more about the packaging, this is how the packaging looks like close up. I noticed that the rim at the bottom, they try to match it with the lipstick on top, which is pretty cool. But I'm not sure whether they try to match the lid as well, like the bottle cap to the color, because I noticed later on that one of the shades is different. And one thing I noticed with this one is that the fitting and the melting cap, they are different. As you can see, the fitting has more of like a matte finish compared to the melting one. Now for this one, see, as you can see, the rim is different than the bottle cap. So this is the only odd one out of all the lipsticks. The rest, you can see they try to match to the shades, but not this one. So weird. Now this is the smudge tip applicator that I was mentioning before. that I found out later on. So overall, I'm just gonna rate this like a mixture of both for the fitting and the melting, just because I feel like they're very similar. So with the longevity and the transfer, it does transfer and is not as long lasting as you expect. That's why I rate it 3 out of 5. But if you touch up during the day, it's still okay. But I would say it will only last for 3 to 4 hours, but not that long. Pigmentation is amazing, but I'm only rating this 4 out of 5 just because it gives you that inner rim for the matte one. Price wise, it is amazing because it's only $11 and that's how much you pay for Etude House anyways. I know they have other colors for both of the melting and fitting, which I'm really tempted to buy just because I like the finish of all of this and how pigmented they are. But yeah, so if you guys want to know where I buy this from, I'll put it in the description box below. But if not, please thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed this lipstick swatches video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!